Is Fallout 76 the best Fallout in the franchise? No. Does it deserve to be crucified by the gaming community like this? I do not know. But the real question is that can it be improved? Which I would say absolutely yes. Today, we'll be talking about 10 things or the 10 changes that Bethesda can do to drastically improve the quality of the life of the gamer in Fallout 76 or the quality of the game itself. Now, small disclaimer though, I've been a huge fan of the Fallout franchise. I started from Fallout 3, didn't play Fallout 1 and 2, but I played Fallout 3 and New Vegas, which were the best in the franchise in my opinion, and then Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. So yeah, I'm well aware of the Fallout universe and the gameplays, and also by profession I'm a software engineer and the QA lead. I do functional and non-functional testing on financial systems such as stock exchanges and banking systems. So I know a bit about quality assurance as well. A little bit of a humble brag right there. So yeah, I'm not here talking about huge changes like changing the gaming engines. I'm talking about the changes that can be done immediately without putting too much effort and putting too much weight on the servers. So yeah, Bethesda, if you're cool with this, making any changes, I think that's pretty awesome, and it would actually really help us gamers to play this game more and enjoy, and even bring down the hate. Also, guys, let me know if I'm missing anything or if there's anything else that you'd like to see in game. Just comment down below. Alright, without any further ado, let's get on with the list. Number 1. Increase stash and cap limit. Now this is a big one. Now one of the beauty in Fallout games is that it's about scavenging. You're in the wasteland, you're walking here and there, and you gather shit as much as you can. You're basically a hoarder. I'm a hoarder. I collect every single thing that I can find, from ashtrays to cotton ball to leather scrap or steel scrap. Every single thing I collect. One of the big downside of doing so is that you get overcumbered a lot, quite a bit. So then again, in the hindsight, is the game wants you to scavenge for you to in order to craft things, but then again, it punishes you for doing that. So earlier, as I said, when the game first came out, we had a stash limit of 400, which I think it was a bit silly, but now it's been increased to 600. It still could be better, because as I said, the people who are hoarding or collecting things, there's basically no way to put things in their inventories. Then they eventually end up creating mules, different characters, and putting them inside, which is kind of a pain in the ass to do. So for a decent stash limit, I would say 1000. That should do without hurting the servers too much. And the cap limit as well. Now the cap limit, also some of the players been complaining about the cap limit is being a bit low. Right now we have a cap limit of 25k, and it may seem quite large when you first start the game, but as you progress through the game, you may find that there are certain items which are super rare and they're super expensive as well. So if you're a type of player who actually trades stuff, you eventually end up running out of 25k. Recipes like serum recipes, they start off in game from NPCs from 10,000 caps, and they're worth much more than that when you actually trade with the other players. And a couple of other plans like XO1 jetpacks, XO1 calibrated legs and stuff, they are super rare and worth much more than that. So you're gonna eventually run out of 25k pretty quickly if you're a trader. So I would say for a decent size of cap limit, 100k would be good. Number 2, shared inventory between the characters. Now this is a big one as well. Now in Fallout 76, they allow you to create 5 characters, which is a very good thing. You can basically dump all your shit in those mules. And creating mules is a pretty popular concept in online games as well. But the way in Fallout 76 is a little bit difficult unless you have a friend that you can trust. Because if you drop something in game, and if you want to switch back to your other character and pick it up, there's absolutely no way of joining back to the same world that you were or you dropped your item in. So it would be nice if you can have some sort of an inventory which is shared among the characters, maybe 50 pounds or 100 pounds. That would make things so much easier. Which brings to me my third point, being able to connect to your previous world. Now, as I said earlier, there's no way of connecting to your previous world unless you have a friend or a team member. In most cases, this can be somewhat tolerated, but in certain cases, like let's just say if you're doing a certain quest, like an event, and if you're close to finish the quest and you get disconnected, maybe your Wi-Fi or net goes down, and there's no way to connect back to the same world, and you will end up doing the quest all over again, which really suck. And it would suck even more, let's just say if you just launch a nuke and you get disconnected again, and there's no way to connect back to the same world, and you end up losing that all that farming. So if the Bethesda can give us the option to connect back to the previous world, that would be really really good. Number 4, implement a text chat. Now, I don't really know whether the current engine which Bethesda uses for Fallout 76 is capable of handling text chat or can be really implemented. But given the fact that they already have voice chat going on, so there could be it's a possibility. Reason why I'm saying is text chat would be nice is that most of the people, there are people who wouldn't want to get on mic and maybe naturally shy, just like myself, or wouldn't want to be just running around with their mic on. So it would be nice to have a chat, maybe like in three layers, like a world chat and a team chat and maybe a whisperer, which only works in a certain um, area, like a certain radius. So yeah, that would be number 4. Number 5 would be NPC Questline. Now this is a big thing. Everybody's been hating on this game for not actually having NPCs. I'm pretty sure Bethesda's been working on this and adding a few quest lines. I don't need to talk too much about this. Add a couple of quest lines with NPCs and yeah, you're good to go. Number 6. Now this is a bit of a personal opinion, although I'm not supposed to give my personal opinion like Gloria Burger. I think the prices in the Atom shop is a little bit steep. Now I'm not against microtransactions as long as they stay purely cosmetic and do not affect the gameplays. But however, when you actually go through the Atom shops, you can see like the items could be a little bit cheaper. Like for example, if you look at this hat, that's like $6 in real life money. I mean, for personally, I don't think it doesn't look that good even. Now, $6 is if the game is $60. Now, $6 is like 10% of the game. So you're basically spending 10% of what you spend on the game on a hat, which is pretty ridiculous in my opinion. Now, one can say that okay, if you don't want to spend in real money, you can basically do challenges and collect the terms and buy stuff. Do not pay any money. True, but it's not all about not spending money. It's about whether if you want to spend any money, real money on the game, whether you'll be getting something worthwhile. Because I do want to spend money on this, but will I be getting something worthwhile for the money that I'm spending? So there are really cool items that I actually want to buy in game in the Atom shop, like floor plans and some camp stuff, and there are some really really cool power armor skins as well that you can buy, but I think they're pretty expensive. So for example, I would say a hat like this could be maybe 50 cents or maybe $1 maximum, and that's about it. You can keep the power armor skins, which are really good, the same amount, maybe $10 or so. But the others ones like these welcome mats and the camp items and these apparels, they don't. Some of them even don't look that good, but they're crazy expensive. So I think Bethesda can do something about this and reduce the prices a little bit, and also allow modders to add items to the Atom shop. And that way you can improve the modding community as well. Number 7 is an easy one. Add some nice songs to the mix. Remember in New Vegas we had songs like Going Under. I'm going under, getting old. I'm Moving Out. You let the blues move in, now I'm moving out. Big Iron.
To the town of our free rode a stranger one fine day.
Yeah, some nice songs. So add a couple of these songs. I'm sick and tired of listening to the same songs over and over. Number 8. Add mannequins and weapon racks. This is one of the limitations we had in Skyrim as well. So it would be pretty cool if you can showcase our badass armor and weapons that we collect in game. Alright, number 9. Working Nuka-Cola and milk bottle machines. Now this is kind of a fresh idea. Now it would be kind of pretty cool if your Nuka-Cola machines or milk bottle machines in your camp would give you at least 1 or 2 Nukas every day when you logged in. Just a thought. Kind of stupid but kind of cool. Yeah. Number 10 is clans. Now I'm not quite sure whether this is possible with the current engine, but this is just a thought. It would be nice if you can have clans or raided groups where players can get together and raid each other and do clan activities. So yeah, I think these are the 10 fresh ideas, if not improvements per se, which would improve the quality of the game overall. And yeah, so let me know what you think, guys, and if you think I'm missing anything, comment below. And yeah, I would love to hear your response. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.